When Cardinal Robert Prevost stepped onto the balcony as Pope Leo XIV, the world saw a humble scholar from America. But what if what we saw was only the surface? What if his life was not merely modern but an echo of something ancient? A pattern repeated, a hidden archetype reawakened in our time. The hidden face of humility. Robert Prevost, born in Chicago, unassuming demeanor, a scholar before a statesman, lived for years in Peru, not in power, but among the poor and native communities, known as deeply patient, almost monastic in temperament. In ancient Rome, this was called ars tacendi, the art of silence, power that speaks only when necessary. Unlike louder church figures, Prevost rarely raised his voice. The Augustinian Code. A member of the Augustinian order, followers of Saint Augustine, philosopher of time and memory, Augustine believed history moves in divine cycles, not straight lines. He wrote of the invisible city of God, hidden beneath the surface of empire, a spiritual kingdom that only the awakened can sense. Prevost defended native traditions in Peru, a rare stance, suggested wisdom lay hidden in the margins of faith. The return of the lion. He chose the name Leo, Latin for lion. Pope Leo XIV once stopped Attila the Hun with no weapon but words. That moment defined the hidden man of light, a force who appears when the world stands on the edge. Is Leo XIV facing a modern Attila, a crisis not of war, but of meaning? Prophecies and the pattern of three. In the 12th century, Saint Malachi's prophecy of the popes described each pontiff with a mysterious phrase. The line said to match Prevost, in periculo occidentis, in the peril of the West. Some believe this signals not only a pope from the West, but one chosen during spiritual collapse. Prevost wasn't expected to win, but he was the silent consensus, the voice that no one heard until it was already chosen. In ancient traditions, this is how prophecy works, not with noise, but with inevitability. The unknown counsel, rumors of a group known as the Arcani Vetus, the ancient hidden, still advising papal succession. Older than the Jesuits, allegedly entrusted with watching for prophetic patterns. Some say Prevost visited this council long before his name was whispered in the Sistine Chapel. He once named as his greatest influence a monk who left behind no writings, only riddles. The age of shadowed light. He does not shout, he does not shine, but he is luminous. In an age of spectacle, Leo XIV is an enigma, a return to something older. He is not a reformer, not a politician, but something more rare, a myth reborn. Perhaps Pope Leo XIV was never meant to lead the church. Perhaps he was meant to awaken it. And if that's true, then something ancient has already begun. If you found this hidden layer of history compelling, subscribe to the Silent Libraries. The next secret may already be written,